Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing something that I haven't done and I hope it turns out good and I'm super excited. So in the drag culture, there is a term, it's called looking fishy. So what that means is like looking like a biological woman. So don't ask me why it's called being fishy, but yeah.
This smells like my vagina.
Sometimes the gays are shady. Let's just say it that way.
What does you really smell like? I don't know, I'm gay.
So usually I go and do a little bit more on the extreme side when it comes to turning myself into the glorious Cecile herself.
Who that is?
But today I wanted to really minimize what I'm using and give me almost a realistic look to my drag.
Well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do.
So I'm excited to see that because I also have a new wig and I'm saving it for later. If you saw the thumbnail, you already probably saw it, but it's a deep dark brunette. And Cecile usually when I started off was always brunette, and I haven't done brunette since years because usually I do blonde or like purple or like fun colors, but I haven't done brunette. So let's see how Cecile looks in deep colors. I'm excited to see that too. And then lastly, I checked my analytics and talking about shady gays, well, you're not all gay, but you're definitely shady because 90% of you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. So please do me a favor, go ahead, take a second, subscribe to this YouTube channel and then ring the little bell so you get notified whenever I upload, but usually it's once a week. You can also follow me on my other social medias. I have Instagram, I do have Facebook, I have Twitter, but most active I'm probably on Instagram. So go ahead, do subscribe here, follow me on my social medias. You would do me a great favor. All right, but now let's go into the look. I'm starting off by blocking out my brows and my sideburns as usual. So I will go off camera for that, but then the rest we are doing together. See you in a minute. All right, guys, I blocked out almost all of my brows, but I left a little bit in the front because I do want to have real hair to give me even a more realistic look. Sideburns are covered, and then I actually used some of my tape. This is the tape that I usually, always looking for it, I used to do my cleavage or also to secure my wig cap, but this time I also used it to kind of like stretch these side parts of my face. I want to get an ultra lifted look to my face today. That's what I did. So let's go into foundation. I actually want to do foundation first, and so what I want to use instead of, usually I use my full coverage foundation all over and I use MAC full coverage foundation or Cryoline, but this time I also want to use a little bit of the Pro Longwear, what is usually my day-to-day foundation. So I will use that anywhere where I don't really need that much coverage. So like right around here, I will use my full coverage, and then on the rest of the face, pretty much I will use this one to hopefully give me even more of a natural look. Let's start with priming. So I'm using a combination of the HD primer from Cryolan, the micro primer, and then and then the Skin Refine Sun treatment. So before I go in around my mouth, I'm taking my orange color corrector from MAC, just getting rid of the blue undertones, and then I will put the foundation on top after I set it with powder. Next, I'll go in with concealer and highlight. So I'm using a concealer, this is NW10 from MAC, and then I'm using a little bit of full coverage and white just on the high points to really emphasize that. But usually I just go white throughout the center. But I, again, try to make it look a little bit more fishy. Now before we go into contouring with some cream, I'm actually also using my contour palette, but the darkest color to do my brows today. I want a really dark brow because it kind of like will balance out the dark brunette hair. And I will start going from the front here where the hair is, but then I usually go up like here, and I will try to go just a little bit lower to give me more of a realistic look. because this is looking a little rough. We go now in with some of the white full coverage foundation just underneath to really just clean it up and make them as symmetrical as possible. But our faces are not symmetrical, so don't freak out if you don't get it 100%. And I'm still going in with white right there because later on I will go with shadows on top that will mute it down a little bit, but because I use white here, it just really helps me to cancel out all the shadows from the brow cover. All right, let's go into contouring, and I'm going in with the lightest shade now because I do want the contour to be very natural, and I'm just using it for the cheeks and the jaw. I'm not using it on my hairline because I will remove partially of it anyways for the lace, and otherwise it gets stuck in it. So I'm using this lightest shade. And also one thing that I did is when you look at my jaw contour, I started way in the front because I do want to create a smaller face. And now I'm starting to just blend it out because you need to have really, really soft edges to all the contours and all the lines, because once we set it with powder, it will be there. So take your time giving it the perfect blend. Now to the most difficult part for contouring, that's actually the nose. I know a lot of people think all of the rest is already so hard. The nose is where it really gets tricky because you have to be very precise. It's a small area. So I highly recommend you guys getting the E47 brush from Morphe. This is my favorite. It's like an angle brush, but it's large. So I'm going in with the same contour color. And so where I start is where the brow ends. And I just go on the side of the nose to the tip in a very small fine line, and kind of like almost wrap it a little bit around the tip right here, and make sure you look straight into the mirror. Now you want it to go a little bit more narrow to the tip, so start wider on the top right where the brow ends and then go smaller on the front section. Now you want to blend that line down towards your cheek, but just go about maybe half a centimeter down. Just don't go all the way down your nose because that's where you will actually create a wider nose. Now the next area that I personally like to contour is actually kind of like going in an angle from the nostril up to that tip. This way all of the lower part of your nose will look like it's a shadow, so it looks like your nose is a little bit more pointed up. And then lastly for the nose, I actually like to contour the side of my nostril because this way, again, it's all about aiding a smaller feature, and this will get pushed in, and so my nose looks extra small. And lastly, whatever is left in my brush, I'm just using underneath my lip here in the center and then create a shadow there, so my lip will look like it's more droopy later on. Now next I'm going in with my translucent powder to set everything. There is no other color mixed within, so just a translucent powder. Be careful when you go on to your brows. I would recommend do the face first and then go to the brows last, because you don't want to take something from the brow onto your powder puff and then go into your highlight and then you have it there. Now that we're looking stunning, let's remove it. Jesus. Now on a very soft powder brush, I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish in medium and just will do a veil of that a little bit all over to give me a softer blend. Now on a 168 brush from MAC, I'm using Taupe, this color right here, just a very gray toned contour color. So it's perfect for me starting to contour my forehead a little bit, because right now I have a 5 head. And then I also use the same color to just push a little bit the cheek and jaw contour too. Alright, next to give my skin a little bit color back, I go in with Warm Soul. It's just a very natural blush. Again, this will be not enough for a stage, but again, I want to try to look like a woman today. Now last but not least, let's go into highlighters, and I put out the good ones. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I'm very sad to see another makeup brand not surviving this pandemic. So Becca actually will be gone soon, or is already gone, I'm not sure. Very heartbreaking because I really like their highlighters. Like, I personally think especially Champagne Pop was like iconic. It's such a good product and good color. So I'm using this on my cheek, and then I will use Moonstone on my nose. For the eyes, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with Alyssa Edwards. Great palette for drag. You have the natural shades and the colorful shades. I'm using the natural ones today because again, it's all about looking fishy. Right now I'm mixing the Supreme and HOE. And then I go with a little bit of back rolls. What is a dark chocolate brown? Now on the eyelid, I'm actually going with Inspire. It's this very champagne-y, shimmery shade, very generic, but it's a really good shade. You can always use that. And I'm not really doing a cut crease. Like I do like a kind of like fake cut crease, but I don't want this to be such a harsh eye look. I want it to be very like Kim K in drag. And she already is pretty much in drag. Now to keep that inner corner really open, I'm actually going in back with Moonstone and just use that on the inner corner to give it a little bit of a pop. Actually, that's not enough for me, so let me go into Ivy from the Nikki Tutorials palette, this center shade up here, because I know this one is a little bit more, has a little bit more of a kick to it. Next, for underneath the brows, I want to take away a little bit of that whitish tint. So I'm going with the white from the Anastasia palette, but I'm also mixing a little bit of this basic short color from Nikki's palette, just so I have a little bit more softness there. Mixing colors and then just popping it right here to soften this whitish hue ever so slightly. Now for the eyeliner, I'm going in back with back rolls, but I'm also using Beast, the dark black mixture of both, and I'm using an angle brush. I'm using powder today because I don't want a harsh black like liquid liner. I want it to almost feel a little bit more smoky. So I recommend, if you want that, take a liner brush, like an angle brush, and eyeshadow. It will give you a similar look to an eyeliner, but just a little bit more easy to blend. And we're almost done with eyeshadows. So all I do now is go in with back rolls and Beast underneath my eyes to give me a little bit more smokiness right there. All right, let's go into lashes. I'm curling my lash mascara on, and then usually I'm using like drag lashes like this, like a bigger pair, but I want to see how a smaller pair actually looks with this look. I think it will give me more of a realistic finish. I think I forgot to press record. So what I just did is I primed my lip, and I'm going in with a Spice lip liner now next to finish off my lip. And to finish off with it, I'm going in with the liquid lipstick in Softly Rocking and Very Go Lightly Gloss, both from MAC. And final step, a little bit of Fix Plus to just set this masterpiece into place. Alright guys, I will go off camera, put on my hair, jewelry, the outfit, everything that it takes to be a woman. So let me do that, and then I see you in just a second.
Stop, 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 stop. Woo. Woo. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Alright guys, and this is the final look. Gorge. Ooh, I'm like inside because I feel so pretty. Like the hair is gorge, the makeup is gorge.
Hi, Gorge.
Everything is amazing. Like, look at me. Like for real, like, and a year and a half ago my makeup was like full birthday clown, like, you know, but Bianca Del Rio, Trixie Mattel, like going crazy. And now like I don't even have a liner on and I still think I look pretty and not like a dude in a wig.
And I don't like manly queens.
So yeah, I did that. So if you like it, if you like me, if you like Cecile, if you like makeup, if you like drag queens, or just this video, go and give this video a thumbs up. And then if you have not, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and ring the little bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And now I will go ahead and scare my cats because, you know, mama is home and there's nothing else to do. I hope everything opens up soon in Germany. Like, we're doing really good with numbers right now, so I hope they're like finally realizing, okay, we need to let people breathe again, and Cecile needs to go out, needs to be seen in the world. Like, Munich needs to realize their queen has arrived. So wish me luck for that. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the comment section. I always love to read them. And now I let you go. Thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate you. And until I see you next time, as always, auf Wiedersehen und bis zum nächsten Mal.